How far can human cruelty go? What if I told you that in 1955, a father brought an African child, trapped in a cage, to his home as entertainment for his own children? This isn't a scene from a movie or a fictional story, it is a horrifying reality that exposes the darkest sides of history. What led to such a shocking moment? And how could society let such inhumanity unfold? Stay with us as we explore this deeply disturbing chapter of the past, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more stories that reveal the hidden and often uncomfortable truths of history. In the mid-20th century, a time many believe marked progress and modernization, disturbing vestiges of colonial racism and dehumanization were still thriving. In 1955, a photograph emerged showing a father presenting an African child, locked in a cage, as if he were no more than a toy or a pet for his children. This child was not seen as a person but as an object of amusement, a living display of ignorance, superiority, and the unchecked prejudices of the time. The story behind this photograph is not just about one family but about an entire system that allowed such acts to occur. During this period, Europe was still grappling with its colonial past. Many African nations were either under colonial rule or emerging from decades of exploitation. The dehumanization of African people was deeply ingrained, normalized to the point where even children were treated as exotic commodities, objects of curiosity rather than human beings with dignity and rights. The child in the cage was likely taken from his homeland through exploitative systems that thrived on abducting and enslaving individuals, often under the guise of education or civilization. Once brought to Europe, these children were subjected to unimaginable cruelty, displayed in public zoos, private homes, or exhibitions as living trophies of colonial conquest. Their identities were erased, their humanity stripped, and their existence reduced to spectacles for entertainment. The father in this photograph represented a mindset that was widespread during this time. His actions, shocking as they may seem today, were not isolated. Ethnological exhibitions, commonly referred to as human zoos, were prevalent across Europe and the Americas well into the 20th century. These exhibits displayed people from colonized regions in fabricated, native settings, reinforcing stereotypes and justifying colonial domination. But let's not look away from the children in this image either. They were likely raised in a world where such acts were not questioned, where they were taught to see themselves as superior and the child in the cage as less than human. This is the lasting impact of systemic racism. It doesn't just dehumanize the victim but also distorts the humanity of the perpetrator. The story of this photograph forces us to confront the brutal truths about how deeply rooted racism and colonialism have been in shaping our world. It serves as a stark reminder that progress is not just about technology or economic growth but about acknowledging and dismantling the ideologies that enable such cruelty. What do you think about the impact of these moments in history? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you believe stories like this need to be told, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more insights into history's darker corners.